Yeah, just let me know if they're yelling about the microphones in game, and we'll get it sorted out. But I think we should be good to go. Welcome back, everybody, to day number 9 of G1 League Group Stage action. I'm LD, and I'm joined here today by iceiceice. We're casting MUFC versus LGD. These two teams are duking it out for second place in Group A, which actually makes a pretty big difference because you get to start in the round of 6 instead of the round of 8, and you start in the upper bracket, so even if you lose, you still have a second life to kind of try and make it to that land finals. Iceiceice, how you doing, buddy?
What's up?
So you've been standing in this tournament for Orange, and so far you guys have been doing pretty well. You dropped a game to DK, but you split 1-1, and you know, you feel you could have taken that series 2-0, and I think that's a reasonable thing to say. Both of you guys are pretty evenly matched, so either game could have gone either way. But as we look at these two teams, MUFC versus LGD, you said you're expecting MUFC to win 2-0. I don't know if you're expecting or you're just sort of rooting for them, but what do you think about the draft? It's really going quickly so far.
It's going really quickly, and the keeper of the light is a very strange pick if you ask me. I wasn't expecting keeper of the light. Yeah.
It's, you know, when they go for this Keeper of the Light and the Jakiro, it's usually with the Naga, because the Naga sets up all that AoE damage. You throw the net out and then Ice Path, and it gives you time to channel the Illuminating Blast, but they didn't pick the Naga, they banned it, so why would you pick it so early? I guess it counters the Chen Leshrac pushing, and maybe MUFC is planning on... I guess they might be doing that in the safe lane, so maybe that's the idea?
Maybe, but I think what LGD wants to do is to stack the offensive lane, which is the off lane, or maybe they're trying to do with, you know, keep it on the light NC and stack the creep and keep clearing it with the wave. But you can't really tell from now, and they just banned CK. I thought they were going to pick CK with keeper of the light because it actually works well with CK.
Right, it's similar to that Naga net, where it gives you a good setup
Yeah.
and lockdown, so you can hit the Illuminating Blast. I mean, I said this draft was going quickly. MUFC doesn't have any reserve time because they were a little bit late to join this game, but, my god, if this is speed... I don't know if have you ever heard of speed chess?
Yes, I did.
This is speed Dota, I mean, seriously. I don't know if these teams have, like, if they have a hot date lined up for all the players, so they gotta end the games quickly or something.
Well, it's slowing down now, and LGD is taking a sweet bonus time since MUFC has no time at all.
Apparently I'm not working, so I tried switching them in and out. Hopefully the auto is working in game, guys. If not, we'll make sure it's fixed once the game starts. Sometimes it's tricky to troubleshoot in the draft because you can't actually see if you're talking. You can't see the speech bubble. Which, by the way, Valve, if you're watching this, I would love to be able to see that speech bubble during the draft. I think I've told you guys this before. Night Stalker, the pick for LGD, so sort of taking a page out of IG's book with this, and they've got some aggressive tower divers. Batrider and Night Stalker, a lot of ganks, and not really any late game so far. I'm not sure who Sylar is going to play, but I feel like we haven't seen his hero picked yet.
Morphling? Or Dragon Knight?
Would you pick Morphling in this patch?
I might if there are no other heroes left, and I just realized that Dragon Knight is banned, so no Dragon Knight.
There is... I'm trying to think what else he's been running in this tournament, and I'm kind of drawing a blank right now. There is an Anti-Mage, I guess that's an option. Although against Slardar, I'm not sure it's really a great pick.
It might be Phantom Lancer.
Phantom Lancer. With the Keeper of the Light. Ooh, I kind of like that.
It looks good as well.
Apparently I'm really quiet in-game. This always happens. But, oh, wow, it's really quiet. Alright, I'm going to turn my microphone way up. Hopefully that'll be better. Hopefully I'm not too loud now. Guys, when you hear this, let me know. Shadow Fiend! Okay, so, what do you make of this pick?
It's a good pick. It's actually very, very strong now in this version. It deals a ridiculous amount of damage, and you can't really kill it without not dying when you're low on health. So, yep.
So, what do you think for the lanes? Is it a safe lane Shadow Fiend, Suicide Batrider, Solo Mid Night Stalker, and Jakiro and Keeper of the Light just doing a lot of pulling? Or are they going to do a dual lane mid?
I think they're going to be doing a 1-1-3 with either Bat Rider or keep up the light top with
Oh, that's right.
yeah, safe lane Shadow Fiend, and I mean a THD or KOTL might just be farming the neutrals and pulling creeps.
So they actually could jungle the Bat Rider. That's something I didn't think about. Although it's DD playing it, and he's been doing more of the off lane. So I guess we'll see. We'll see what LGD want to do.
Xiao A is playing the keep up the light, so there's a chance that he might go to off lane as well. But I heard he's been playing support recently, right?
Yeah, well, I was surprised to see LGD make that switch. I thought he was about as good as YYF at the international too, and as far as offlane players go. But well, it looks like my microphone is transmitting, so hopefully my audio's good. Oh, we got the Halloween map. Oh yeah.
Yep, awesome.
The river is blood. I love
it. Imagine Mini Roshan start spawning now.
That would be pretty funny. Alright, let's introduce the players real quickly. Sharky on the Slardar with the Stout Sheet already picked up. Ohaiyo handling the Queen of Pain. Should be going for solo mid. Although he's not rushing a bottle, which surprises me a little bit. Ling on the Chen. Going to be defensive jungling. Has the early rate of protection picked up. Screams, push towers quick and early. Net on that Leshrac. Looks like he's heading the safe lane as well. And then Ken going to be playing the suicide lane.
Yep,
he's playing the Windrunner.
Net should be the support player this game.
Yeah, this early rate of protection, they really want to push this top lane fast. I mean, you do see Chen players go for this from time to time, but generally only when they want to push quite early.
Yeah, and they have a smoke as well, so they're gonna go behind the tower and do it once they have one creep or two, I guess.
Interesting. Well, for the moment, LGD playing very kind of defensively. Are they worried about... Nah, I'm not sure what they're doing, honestly. It almost seems like they're worried about Roshan, but can't imagine they actually would be. There's no way to do it for MUFC. Sylar playing the Shadow Fiend. He has started with a Wraith Band to try and help his last hitting. Has not been pulled any regen, though, so we'll need to be protected quite a bit in the lane. DDC on the Jakiro. Sentry Wards picked up for him. Xiao 8 on the Keeper of the Light, now journeying towards the top lane. It looks like he will be in the suicide lane, and Bat Rider's going to be jungling. Yeah, or at least pulling that small camp mid. Yao's on the Night Stalker, rushing a bottle, and DD or SC playing that Bat Rider. Probably some jungling in store for him. And now Xiao 8 places the ward towards the top road, and now he's going to head top.
Yep. I really like the top. I mean, really like the observer ward for the Radiant, where at the bot lane.
Yeah, this is a little bit unusual. It's not in the normal spot, which is closer to the river.
A little higher, right? Now it's like in the lane, so you can really see where the guy is going.
And it makes it a lot harder to de-ward as well, right?
Yep. I think the purpose of the ward is so that you can't really, the off laner can't really go into the trees and hide there. If you're gonna hide there, you're gonna be seen hiding inside.
Yeah, I've seen that's what you and Demon like to do. Ken and DDC trading a lot of hits, and well, that's it for the moment. I wonder if Ohaiyo is expecting to lane against the Shadow Fiend, because I don't know why you wouldn't just rush a bottle if you expected a Night Stalker here. Maybe just wanted the stats to try and slow down the Shadow Fiend's last hitting. I mean, what do you... This seems like kind of a weird build for solo mid Queen of Pain, otherwise.
Well, I guess if you rush the bottle, you can't put as much pressure, and with this build, you can actually go behind the tower and Shadow Strike and whack a person down, and then just use a flask to heal back up. Since he's gonna get a bottle anyway, it's against a Shadow Fiend or Balana, which is very easy to fight as.
Oh, bottom lane, Ken taking a lot of harassment.
Oh yeah.
But he'll be okay for the moment. Xiao 8 has not left the top tower, and MUFC not really doing a good job of controlling this lane. They push an entire wave into the tower. That's going to give Xiao 8 farm and experience he really shouldn't be getting.
It's going to be almost level 3 after another wave or two, which is very good for Xiao 8.
Yeah, the camps aren't warded either. I'm surprised they didn't just do more pulling to try and deny the experience, but... Hey, it is only a Keeper of the Light. It's not a hero that's going to win you the game by himself if you give him some farm. Ken continues to be unhappy in this bottom lane. Can Sylar hit the triple raise? Will it be enough? No. Does hit too.
Nope.
But not able to get the kill. Still Ken, level 1, and Xiao 8 on the Keeper of the Light, who is a weaker hero in the suicide lane in a certain sense, because he's easier to kill.
But it's level 3 now, which is very big.
and he's leveling up Chakra Magic just so he can spam that Illuminating Blast, and... They're pushing another wave into the tower. This is... Just look at how the two teams are controlling these suicide lanes. It's making a big difference in terms of experience. Also, Chen tried to smoke gank mid. That didn't work. And now he's gone back for the Tornado, but only uses it to farm the small camp. Generally, when we see these jungle Chens, they stack the big camp if they get a wildkin, and then farm a stacked big camp with the tornado. So I feel like MUFC maybe not maximizing their experience this game.
MUFC seems very confused this game. They don't really know what they want to do. They are just walking around and they're not doing anything in the game.
Oh, Yao dropped very low mid. Ohaiyo wanted to go on to him. Sharky charges in. Slither and Crush to start this off. Split Earth will follow up. Is there Edict? There is, but the creep wave is here. Sharky's dropping low. Manhood from Xiao Wei. Sharky will die, but they do get the first blood in the end, so... Well, that helps. He's getting a lot of experience, but he is still Keeper of the Light. Still a pretty easy kill if you can stun him.
Yeah, I would say that's a win for Xiao Wei though. Getting the Slaughter was quite huge.
Yeah, that's a lot of experience for him. What's Slaughter? Level 4 already, so... He's up to 3.5, and Ken just hitting level 2 now. DDC comes in, trying to bait out that wind run. Will do so. And Ken just bought a TP scroll, not even getting his boots early. I wonder if he's thinking about just abandoning this lane. I don't know why he's a TP scroll at level 2.
I guess he was expecting to die.
Yeah, maybe spent his gold, thought he was gonna die. That makes a lot of sense.
He was spamming his items and then like, oh shit, I survived.
Right, but now this delays his boots, so it makes him an easier kill for an extra 130 gold or so.
Yep, and the ward is still there. Like, it sees everything, that ward sees everything. You can't even hide inside.
So what do you think about how the lanes are going so far? It seems like the suicide lane is favoring... No, they're not going to dive that. It is favoring LGD overall. Xiao Wei's in fact farming there. Look at this. This is just cheesy, but smart by Xiao Wei. He's farming from the low ground, so they can't easily gank him even if they want to.
And it's very smart. He's firstly denying the experience for the Slaughter and last hits, since the first blocks are just killing the Treants. And, well, he's getting experience from himself by farming the neutral creeps.
And if Net tries to fight this, if Net tries to go stop him, or farm the creeps, he gets blasted and loses half his health.
Yep.
There's not much he can do about it right now, except say, get the hell out of my lane, Xiao Wei, which is what he wants to do. Split Earth, not even close with that one.
It's very hard for them to be aggressive now, since Xiao Wei actually warded everywhere and dewarded them. So they have no idea where Xiao Wei is.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing that suicide lane, but showing that he still has that knack for... He had some fantastic wards in an earlier series this tournament, and he's delivering again today. Sure, he gives up the kill, but Shadowfeed's getting free farm. Night Stalker, not having the best time mid, but now that it's about to be night, his life's going to get easier. He's bottle crowing constantly, which I think is a necessity against this Queen of Pain, since you really can't get the runes mid, at least not until the nighttime.
You definitely have to bottle crow against the Queen of Pain. It's one of the strongest solo mid hero in the game, with very, very good lane control.
Should MUFC be concerned at this point? Because lane is level 5, so he is farming, but he hasn't pushed down a tower. He hasn't ganked the Night Stalker successfully yet. And he hasn't killed the Shadow Fiend to really put any pressure on him. It's only a Keeper of the Light who they were trying to keep down. And in fact, dare I say it, not a single hero is behind right now. Batrider's level 5, Shadow Fiend 6 and free farm. Max Souls pretty much. DDC already 4. LGD, they're up against the Chen and they're still winning in terms of experience.
Yeah, Batrider can neutral creeps as fast as Chen though, if you actually do it correctly. And I think partly it's because Chen hasn't had good luck with the creeps. He's been getting the Wildkins and Satire, which can't really gank with them. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the downside to playing Chen. They smoke gank, and they're actually going to head towards top, run into Xiao Wei, who dispels that smoke, runs directly into both of those to both those satyrs. But like you said, not the best ganking creeps, and unfortunately Sharky's almost dead at the tower. Looks like he's tanking a big wave. Also maybe took an Illuminating Blast, so he can't come help. And Xiao Wei runs into a Chen smoke gank with a Leshrac there and just walks away scot-free.
Yep, and there goes a wasted smoke.
That's 2 now for MUFC, so... Like you said, not getting the right creeps and not able to set up kills, not pushing the tower top. And this is the beauty of the suicide lane Keeper of the Light, is if you don't completely shut him down early, now he's got his level 3 Illuminate, and how do you actually push? You can't really push against him now.
Yep, you have to actually go behind the tower with smoke and try to get a kill off him. If you don't kill him, you can never push. It's like a 500 damage wave, right? 400, yeah.
And he's got infinite mana too, so it's not even a Windrunner where you can slow him down a little bit. Ken has managed to get that TP scroll. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, SC rotates in. The jungle Batrider using the lasso, and they find a kill on Queen of Pain, so Ohaiyo who had a decent matchup mid with the Queen of Pain versus Night Stalker. Only about 7 CS, 6 CS ahead. Now Yao hitting level 8. Still hasn't really left the lane, but the 8-minute rune spawns and it spawns top, and suddenly life just got a little scary. It's Halloween, and there's an angry beast on the move. And Chen and Leshrac are just going to have to play it real safe right now. Or maybe not.
Going for a very safe build though. Oh, okay.
Oh, Ned. Not able to find that split earth.
Yeah, that's a waste of teleport as well for the Queen of Pain.
Oh man, I didn't even notice that. That's extra bad news for MUFC, who just can't seem to get any kills going. And you got to keep in mind, Batrider was jungling, so he wasn't really doing anything in the lanes for the first 6 minutes or so. And Sylar's just been free farming bottom. We barely seen Twin-Headed Dragon, except for some pressure onto Ken. Here comes that Night Stalker gang. Ken's only level 3, only has boots. He is so royally screwed. Silence, the win run is popped, doesn't matter. One raise, Sylar cleans it up. And Shadow Fiend hits level 8. Max souls for him at 9 minutes into this game. MUFC still looking for their first tower. Still looking to get another kill on anyone except for Xiao 8. And Xiao 8's recalling someone top. I believe it's the Night Stalker. Or no, sorry, he's not recalling. He just used his ultimate, which always confuses me.
Oh, yeah. It looks shiny.
Yeah. I always get those two animations confused because they look kind of similar. Sharky's left the top lane, though. He's going to try and help bottom.
Yeah, he is. But looking at the Shadow Fiend's item, he's going for a very safe build, a very fast BKB, which will make it very hard for anyone on the dire side to actually kill him.
Well, unless they catch him now, that would be a good start. But what a silence by Yao. Unbelievable. Now the chase is on. Yao being brought down pretty quickly. Can Slardar get the crush? They are going to go for Yao. That means Shadow Fiend should survive. Slither Crush connects. Ice Path on 3. No mana for the Ice Path. He turned around, I think, wanting to cast it, but didn't actually have the mana to do so. And now DDC might be next in line. Sprint wears off. The dive continues. Queen of Pain about to jump in here again. Jumps in. DDC out of mana. DDC is dead. Shadow Fiend will survive, but they pick up 2 kills. Not often you see Night Stalker getting chased down in the nighttime, but I guess Slardar is the hero to do it. So, MUFC, they get a couple of kills. Chen's still in the jungle, hits level 7. They still haven't gotten a tower, and I guess that's the one thing that concerns me for MUFC is they ran Chen Leshrac, they got the early rate of Basilius. You expect them to push some towers quickly, but LGD has a lot of room to farm now. Their map control is still pretty good.
Their wards are good as well. They have pretty much wards covering most places that they need to have. Wait, let me try to get that option back up. Oh. Ah, it's a replay function. I can't do it in the spectator mode.
Yeah, you don't have access to the replay dropdown, unfortunately, in the live spectating. It's one of the downsides. It's got to process the game a little bit. Ling is going to find Xiao 8 net to start. Is the clap going to follow it up? It will. Pretty awesome chain stun and the test of fate. There's your kill, and a much needed one. But unfortunately, again, it's on Xiao 8, who, by the way, has 2,000 gold. He's going to have a mechanism soon. In comes the Batrider. Also has a blink. Look at the items that LGD are picking up. And Sharky killed at his own base. Ay, ay, ay.
Yep. Yeah, and the bottom tower went down as well during all that was happening at the top.
The map control just continues to improve, and well, LGD picked a strong anti-pushing lineup, and they didn't really lose any lanes too hard. The map control, and also they have a Night Stalker and a Batrider, so I feel like if you lose these towers, it's not safe to leave your base anymore. Because Batrider can always blink in and grab you, Night Stalker can show up out of nowhere, and if you're by yourself, that's an easy kill.
Yeah, definitely. And the fact that Blink Dagger was up pretty fast for jungling Batrider, which it makes it very hard for anyone in the MUFC side to come out and solo farm.
Oh, SC runs into the middle of everybody, instantly assassinated. Queen of Pain ult hits 4 heroes. Will it be enough? Yao is still running. Yao taking tons of edict damage. He's down to 120 health. He'll live through that. He's even going to turn it around. Requiem of Souls driving everyone back. Slardar doing what he can. Shackle on 2 by Ken. It's only a level 2 Shackle, though. Not really stunning them long enough. Sharky is next, running into LGD, but ignoring Sylar, and Sylar just butchers them with that ult. Oh, man. They can't focus the Shadow Fiend anymore, though. He's got the BKB now. 12-minute BKB treads. Oh, the items for he's got 67. Look at his net worth. It's almost double the Night Stalker, who's leading everyone on MUFC. And Windrunner, really low. Oh, she's going back to base.
Yeah, and they can't really aim the Shadow Fiend down first as well. If they do, Shadow Fiend is just going to wreck you them. You know, when you die, you actually it casts an ultimate now, so...
Right, so he's like a suicide bomb. You don't really want to focus him.
Yeah, but if you don't kill him, he's dealing tons of damage because of the recent patch, which makes him just very painful.
Ice Path only connecting to 1. In comes MUFC, but again, look at the damage they take just trying to get in range. It's like, I feel like they're running through a minefield between the Illuminate, between all the Shadow Fiend raises, the Twin-Headed Dragon Ice Path. It's like, good luck jumping on these guys. They really need a Blink Dagger on Sharky, but he's so poor. It looks like he's going for a Vanguard, and I don't know how much this Vanguard is going to do. It's very late.
This isn't going very well for LGD. It looks like it might snowball out of control.
Yeah, I don't think MUFC is in good shape at this point either. And
yeah.
What do you do at this point? If you're in the position MUFC is in, do you go for smoke ganks? Do you try and buy a jam and D-ward? Or like what should you sort of... Do you take a risk here? Do you try and sneak a Roshan? Like, what do you think you do in this position?
Well, if I'm playing for Orange, I think the team will definitely go for a smoke gang into Roshan, since that, I mean, you have Sylar, you can actually do a very fast Roshan. But you should get a gem as well, because when you're losing, a gem is very important. You just clear all the wards on the map and put a gem back on the courier and send it back home.
You know, you pointed out the wards from LGD earlier, and Xiao continues to deliver. I believe he's the one who placed these. Maybe it was DDC, but look at this ward on top of the ramp, right near the small camp for MUC. This is kind of an unusual spot, and it seems to be working pretty well. In comes Xiao. He's invis, scouts everything out. Observer ward gets dropped. They were smoked. They jump onto Ken. Ken's in a lot of trouble. 1 raise, 2 raises. Down he goes. Illuminate just for a punctuation mark on it. Now Lane in some trouble. Queen of Pain ult to hit 2. Yao, with that ult up from the Slardar, not wanting to dive in any farther. So 1 for 1, and they use the Queen of Pain ult, but they do at least get a kill. Still, with all this Illuminate spam, it seems like LGD is going to get this tower anyway.
Yeah, they're definitely getting it. They could even walk in and just backdoor it down, since the first tower doesn't actually regen. And with Twin Head Dragon, the tower is hitting very slowly, so there's not much damage from the tower.
Oh, a nice path on 2. In comes Ken. Shackled is going to latch. Only on DDC, though. And look how damn tanky. He's already up to 1,000 health. Slardar with a beautiful Slither and Crush on 3. Sylar pops the BKB. Now Sharky wants to hoof it out of here. Slither it out of here, I should say. No luck for him. Now the Requiem from Souls is going to hit on Net. Net's going to be slowed down. Split Earth lands on Yao. Can't stop them all with that Split Earth, though. Next in line, Shackle on 2 just to try and live. Ken's going to drop to this. 1 raise, Urn applied. Tries to turn and power shot. His last dying gasp, just not enough. And MUFC just getting, you said, snowball, steamroll. They're just getting overrun at this point.
Definitely. And all the tier 1 towers for LGD are still up actually. And so they haven't even down a single tower.
And they're very healthy. In fact, the only one that's been scratched is that bottom one, and it's still got over 2/3 of its health.
And surprisingly, the top one is like almost full HP.
This Xiao Keeper of the Light and the Suicide Lane really paying off. You said it. They needed to smoke gank him to try and push that tower, and trading a kill wasn't enough. He got level 3 right away because they didn't control the creep equilibrium. They let it push into the tower, and well, he made the pay for that. Early wards to keep him safe from ganks, checking the runes, and then in this mid game, he's a support hero that I feel like they have to focus him because he does so much damage, but you don't want to focus the Keeper of the Light when there's other heroes like Bat Rider, Night Stalker. Even the Jakiro should be more important, but it seems like Xiao is just being a total nuisance.
Yeah, with the Blinding Light, which is like... It makes it very impossible for anyone in the MUFC team to actually snipe him down, since he can just knock everyone back, mecha and run away.
Yeah. I'm still reading some comments in the chat that now I'm apparently too loud, so I'm going to try and turn myself down again. Oh, sorry guys. Dota TV, just a little bit. I think it's Dota TV they're talking about.
Oh, okay.
So LGD is going to take the Roshan, and in fact they have 2 Observer wards mid. This team has done a great job the past couple of matches at having not only wards up constantly, but also these creative wards in kind of unusual spots where it makes it hard for the enemy supports to get rid of them because you don't know where they are.
MUFC just used 2 smokes in base, I think, at the same time.
Oh no, and they're gonna run right into Yao now on the Night Stalker. It is nighttime though. Void takes away almost half of Net's health instantaneously. Now Ohaiyo blinks forward. Shackle is gonna latch on SC, who's gotten caught out of position. Will be brought down. Sylar with the Aegis, with the Yasha, just going to work, going to town. Yao picks up that kill. Now Sharky forced to run away. They really want this BKB to get popped. Shackle on 2. Yao dropping low. Where's that ice path? It's cooling down. He doesn't have it yet. Illuminate in the back lines of play. Shadowweight doing that damage. Finally, Sylar drops. Gets a couple of auto attacks off before he does. And Yao still chasing. Nighttime ended because he's only taken 1 point in darkness before using it. So it was a very short night. Sylar with the double raise. The second one connects. Gets the kill. Actually, I think the first one might have as well, but I'm not sure. And LGD, a really sloppy fight, but in the end it works out okay.
Yeah, they're just leading by way too much goal now, I think. So, I mean, the Slada without a dagger and BKB, he can't really do much. He runs in, he's gonna get focused down straight by Bat Rider and everyone else.
Oh, speaking of that, Bat Rider, he's on the move, pulls Net in, Net's gonna drop now. The mana leak onto Sharky, who's gonna lose all of his mana, and really nice spell. I guess that's sort of a... I feel this isn't really appreciated enough is... Well, we'll talk about it later because jumping in is Ohaiyo, who is probably going to pay for that with his life. Look at Sylar just chewing through these supports. 3,000 gold up on him. Sharky in the middle of everyone, and well, that isn't where he wants to be. He's going to die. GG called 19 minutes in. Celebratory Sylar ultimate. LGD. Well, with this win, they pretty much wrap up second place in Group 2. They're already leading MUFC by a point, so even if they lose Game 2, and Annette's gonna say, China, damn, is too fucking good. I don't...
Damn is...
Who is...
Wait, what does China damn is mean?
I don't know. I assume he meant, damn, China is too fucking good. Maybe it's a reference to TFG, who's no longer with the team. I'm not sure.
Anyway, too fucking good is more like a... It's like an internal joke that they make, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Yamate was saying a lot somehow. I have no idea what it means though. He was like, too fucking good all the time.
Is it just like a Malaysian thing, or with a lot of the Dota players, or?
Nah, I think they are referring to that player. He's called too fucking good, right?
Yeah, TFG.
Mm.
Oh, so you think
maybe.
it's just something about that then? Okay.
Yeah, some internal joke, I think.
Interesting. Oh, guys, it was another stomp. Chinese domination, the order of the day, and the man himself, iceiceice, playing for one of the few teams that has stood up to the Chinese in this tournament thus far. I'm LD, of course. I was joined here today by iceiceice. Iceiceice, where can people follow you? I believe you have a Twitter account, and I believe you just changed the name.
Well, I haven't changed the name. I'm supposed to change it.
Damn
now.
it! It was supposed to be smooth. It was supposed to be pretty. But you dropped the ball.
You can follow me on ldDOTA once I change it, and I'm still trying to figure out how can I change the name.
I'll help you after this series if we're not able to do it before then. But yeah, guys, twitter.com/iceiceice.dota. He also has a stream on Twitch TV, and actually one of the few SEA players that streams a lot and also answers. Well, frankly, you answer too many questions. I see you responding to a lot of trolls in the chat who always ask you about HY.
Yeah, I get trolled a lot. HY. Where's HY? Where's Loda?
It's pretty funny, but yeah, twitch.tv/iceiceice. If you're not already following him, if you're not already watching his stream, you definitely should be doing so. We'll be coming back in a few minutes' time, hopefully, with game number 2. LGD leading MUFC 1-0 in this series, just secured second place in Group A with this win. They're sitting at 7 points now, no matter how game 2 goes, and that means they're out of reach for everyone. So it will be LGD and IG advancing into those top 4 positions, 1 and 2, lockstep, although IG looking a bit stronger. Game 2 coming up soon, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. And did I say tune enough there? Tune. Game tune coming up soon.